be like, wait and go back like Sunday night, because the plan is to this weekend hit the barber, get all nice and tidy and clean, and just come back fully fresh. But I'll just say hello. I don't look completely miserable, do I? I don't know. Don't answer that. But I do want to say hi and give a face to people that might be watching this for the first time, clicking on it, seeing what it is. My name's Steve. I run a channel where I do live streaming, and what I concentrate on is home shopping channels. I find a lot of humor in watching these channels, and I'm finding people out there that feel the same way. And we crack jokes, we play games, we jump around the different channels, just looking at wacky presentations, ridiculous stories from the hosts, just inhuman interactions going on, just gross out food presentations. I mean, we got everything. We got it all. So we play games. We also hop around and go down some rabbit holes of other kinds of content. All of it strange, all of it usually old and weird, and that's the game, okay? So there's the pitch. I guess I'll keep myself on here. I might turn myself off if I start going on like a sneeze fit or something. But, all right, I feel comfortable enough, I guess. Why not? So we're going to dive right in. Let me just clean up the desktop here, bring this down, fade the music down. I really don't know what's going on. I got a couple of things in my we'll watch later. So we got some stuff to look at if Bingo goes pants tonight. But yeah, let's see what's happening here with QVC 1. Jane and Courtney.
And I know I'm a shopper, and we're often sold out of media.
Selling beauty products for a change.
Okay, and they're really forgiving.
And they're going over the colors of people. Let me check the audio here.
Skincare, your SPF.
Sorry, guys, can we go back? I was babbling. I just can't believe it took us almost 2.5 years to get this back in stock.
It's hard to believe. So there's fair. If you're
what are they laughing about?
Then we have fair light. We also have the light shade. Of course, we're friends.
All right, so where's the cutoff line here where Trump will deport you? Right about here, maybe? No, probably here. Yeah, because this is the deportation line, I would say. From medium on up, you're good. Anything after that,
we have light.
You might be in trouble.
Perfect blend of those two shades, really. We also have the medium shades. So
welcome to America.
Have a skin tone similar to mine or Jane's.
All right, what's with the crinkling?
A neutral medium, a medium tan, which you will see.
All right. Let me just get one thing out of the way. Tony and Michelle are not on Shop LC, right? It's been weeks, hasn't it? Getting worried here. We've had Michelle gone for extended periods of time, but this seems like the longest. She must have so many stories to tell, hanging out at the Chuckle Hut.
But here,
or the Laugh Shack, whatever the hell it is.
Families of gems sold in jewelry today. Green is emerald. These beautiful peaches and pinks are morganites. Those yellows are heliodors.
This looks like Audrey Lindley's jewelry.
This, guys, should never be priced as low as only $19.99. You've got a lot of value built into that one.
Coming up, what is this?
No, it shouldn't be, that's for sure.
Oh, and it's Dan Dennings as well.
These are so nice. Okay, we're going to give you a little...
All right, well, Shop LC is not helping me out this week with anything. All right, let me break out the bingo card. Let's get this going. Oh, by the way, Jack's Films... I've been talking about him several times during this whole Sniper Wolf situation. And I had mentioned before how he had created, one of his viewers sent him the idea to start a bingo game to where he marks off squares to stuff that Sniper Wolf does that's so predictable when she's doing these reaction videos. Well, now that the whole situation is blown up, he is now going on a new direction where instead of reacting to her reaction videos, he's reacting to the original TikToks and says he's going to start like a workshop. He's going to credit the content creators and try to make a more friendly environment for other people so that they get the credit they deserve and all that stuff. But he's still bringing back the bingo game. In fact, let me see if I can find. This shouldn't take long. And I'm like, man, come on, dude. That's my thing you're doing. Yeah, so now he's got this thing called from yesterday. Welcome to Creator Bingo. So instead of all these squares having to do with Sniper Wolf and all the stuff that just points out at how lame her channel is and how she's making millions and millions of dollars not doing anything, now you look at this new version of the bingo square and or the card, and like every square is like this positive thing, like hooked, great intro, made Jack laugh. I can't really read down here. Good music, sticks the landing, good ending. You know, like stuff that's all just like positive stuff. Like, how fun is that bingo game going to be? The whole fun of the bingo is to point out stuff that stinks. But I wish him well anyway. But come on, man. Can you drop the bingo? Because that's kind of my thing. And if people were to ever find me, they're going to think I'm ripping you off. You know what I mean? If you want to credit creators, credit me for having bingo before you. How about that? I like it, Jack. I'm not trying to be mean, but come on, man.
On Jody, we have a neutral tan as well.
Oh, no. Okay, so here's the cutoff line here. Okay.
If
Trump wants to build a wall right here.
you have a tan skin tone, you like to self-tan, you have a skin tone similar to our girl Sheila. That would be for you. We have rich, which is more of a rich, warm tan. 2 shades even warmer than that. We have rich honey, and we have the deep.
Rich
Okay,
honey.
it is literally a
Literally.
foundation that has changed my
First, literally. Who's walking? Is that Snooki? Snooki's coming in.
skin, changed my life. We've already had 100 ordered. Don't miss
Oh, it's
out.
Courtney. Sorry. It's a 6-inch taller Snooki.
Because you might be shopping in 2020.
Oh, wait. I didn't go over the squares, did I? I'm sorry. Okay, so here are tonight's squares. Vague competitor reference, which I'm starting to not like this square. How often? This seems really difficult to either find or just organically, or I don't know. But we got it on the board tonight. Any demo with body fluids or gunk. Hawaiian Justin Long annoys us. There he is again. We got another double tonight. We're okay with that. Anything Mizrahi, Batho, or Molly related. Wegman stuff on the counter. BS story of a host using the product. Unexplainable, hysterical laughter. I think we'll be getting that momentarily. Befuddling tangent. The ideal world lady. Production issue that interferes with the presentation. Exploited pet. Color choices, which is our free square. Fake candles. Graphic doesn't match the product. Host struggles with product demo. Foreign channel food. Hey, PAS, good to see you. Just going over the bingo squares tonight. Dumb alternative use for a product. Easy payments of $5 or less. Product that could kill or maim you. David's Happy Dance. Jeans or pants that are really sweatpants or pajamas. Any partial shirt tucking. Anyone takes a customer call. And David rests his finger to lip, nose, or chin. Okay, I'm looking at this board here. Pool, do you got anything you've found already that I should go to? If not, I'm going to go over to Ideal World and try to find this lady who wasn't on last night. But I'd say in the last 2 weeks, she's been on maybe like 12 out of 14 nights or something.
And that's the whole reason.
Oh, she's not there. All right. Do we have Warzone audio? The video makes me look like this audio is going to be bad. No? Okay. All right. Well, I thought I could find something quick. I'm going to go to channel 21 for some foreign food. She's off her rocker is what she's off. This does not look like food. Oh, God. Okay, this might be a situation where the volume of the vacuum is ruining the demonstration because it's too damn loud. I'm going to have to go ahead and say the vacuum is too loud and it's ruining. I wouldn't be able to understand what they're saying anyway, but still, you get my point, right? It's too goddamn loud. What are they vacuuming up here? Good Lord. All right. So, ruined presentation. Okay. Got something out of here. I don't want to hear the vacuum anymore. All right, let's just, was British guy on the board? No? All right, I guess I'll go over to the queue. See what's shaking. I know we got Courtney and Jane on one. We'll go back to them eventually. But let me go to the kitchen. We got Stoltz Fuss Meats.
Stuff just like that. Immediate ship.
Bologna? Bologna?
Week is.
Refrigerator, but you can freeze it for
Oh,
longer
birdie.
than that. So,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Oh, Birdie's there for the bologna. Hey, look, it's a charcuterie board.
Yep, good. That's
Love
very
it.
good to know.
So you're ordering regular, plain, or cheddar. I'm sorry, regular cheese or garlic, or there's a combo where you get one each. M94005.
Get the combo.
Get the combo.
Yeah.
I have no auto delivery, just ship dates.
$50
So thank you,
for those
Zach.
3
Thank you,
sausages.
Zach.
That we'll
We
see
should
you
take a
more.
drive out to Lancaster
We
and
totally
go,
should.
and go to the store
All right,
together.
Stoltz
Yeah.
Foods. We're gonna be like Zach. We know you.
Hey, just look for me. Yeah,
I know,
I'll be
we'll
there.
And like, what are those little like pieces of whatever in the middle of the meat?
Was refused, or actually refused.
Oh,
the
talking
White
with
House.
mouthful.
There was a request by the White House, and the White House was refused.
But they said yes to David Venable. We'll see them right after this.
Don't point at me. Hey, speaking of talking with food in mouth, I really don't understand what the deal is with the people on this QVC Reddit and why they just don't even want to give this channel a chance. I mean, the mods seem to like it. But I just saw this post today when I was about to go post my link today. Why do hosts act like they've never eaten before when they take a bite of food? Plus, everything they try is the best thing they've ever had. And I'm like, God, if you feel that way, and 4 people agree, why aren't you guys watching my stream? This is what we do. We sit here and we watch this shit and we say this stuff. So I went to her and I said, you might want to check out my stream sometime. I post almost every stream here every night. And join the chat where we lose our minds every time hosts talk with food in their mouth on purpose. Some will just take a bite, stuff it in their cheek like they're a chipmunk, and proceed to talk for 3 to 5 minutes with cut in their cheek. It's enraging and it's hilarious to goof on. We play QVC bingo and hosts talking with food in their mouth is a square. So like, come on over. But then you've got other people here that like are defending it. Like it's their job to sell the product in front of them. You know? Or it's almost like they're trying to sell you something. Like, yeah, really? You're defending? So that's why I get the negativity. I get like a mishmash of... That's why my upvotes always come out to be like 1. Because like 8 people like it and 7 people hate it. What are you going to do? I don't know. Back to the stuff. Oh my God, get out of my face.
Look how
You know
pretty.
this company because they've been around in New
Why
York City
would
with
you
people
want anyone to
lining up around the
consume
block
that? What is that?
just to get their frozen hot chocolates. Well, today,
Yes.
we're going to give you the opportunity to get it home for yourself. You can make these in
Okay,
your
fake
own
candles
home
back here,
for
right?
your
Fake
family
candles
and your
by the
friends.
wreath?
Joe Calderon is here with us today. It's a pleasure to have you in our show.
Great to be here.
He is the creative director for this.
Oh, Amanda, thanks. That means a lot. Boom, fake candles. What else could be happening on this set? I got a feeling they might be laughing. Oh, they are. I could see them. Oh, God, they were already
We're going to tell
laughing.
everyone the offer, and then we're going to get right into these delicious drinks. So right over
Delicious
here,
drinks.
you're going to have the opportunity
Delicious powder.
to pick frozen hot chocolate for the very first time that I've seen them at less than $30.
What?
3 payments of
3 payments for powdered chocolate milk or whatever. Oh, God. I can't. Also, product bundling going on. 3, 2. Wait, what's the 3 mean? Are there 3 cans or 2 cans? 2 can Sam. What's the 3 mean? I feel like the 2 is the can number. I don't know. Is it the name of the place? Well, why does it just say? Why isn't there a 3 like right here?
We add Madagascar vanilla paste and a little
Madagascar
bit of French sea
vanilla
salt.
paste.
We mix that up. We top it with whipped cream. We're going to top it with
God. Topped with whipped cream. There's a 2-to-1 whipped cream to everything else ratio.
You can put
anywhere.
sprinkles. You
Yeah,
can do
that's
whatever
what
you
we're
like.
What are these? This is not
gonna do.
food.
We're gonna-
These look like characters from episodes of Gumby thrown into a dessert.
Gonna put some to the top.
That sounds like serendipity to me.
Absolutely. And then, of course, we have
God.
a
Little
poinsettia
Why?
flower.
Why all these
That's
unnecessary
perfection.
things?
So what is a serendipity if someone doesn't know?
Serendipity is a famous restaurant in New York City, of course. And
I thought it. She's asking what the actual word means.
serendipity.
This is like asking Trump supporters what the word woke means. It's always fun to hear their. Well, woke is like cross dressers reading library books. That's woke. Okay, all right. Whatever you. That's over my head. Okay, what is this? Exploited
How you
children.
capture those memories, right?
That's exactly right. And if you're going with that 256 gigabyte, we're talking about
Which you should.
110,000 photos. Like a lot of memories that you could put onto here. There are so many things that
Memories
you're going to
that'll
be able to
last
do
a year
with
and a
this
half
tablet,
before
and
you
that's what I
throw
love
this
about it
away.
the most is the versatility of it.
The travel, like, oh my gosh,
yeah.
on the airplane, you know, when there's, guess what, you can't guarantee there's going to be a screen in the seat in
I like how
front of you.
Jane's
I
blocked
fly
out by the
almost every
price.
week, and I have not had a screen in front of me all year.
Yeah.
I
At
know.
all.
Isn't that crazy?
Wait.
And what
Jane just said, I have not had a screen in front of me all year at all. Jane, it's mid-November. You mean to tell me for almost an entire year you've not been in front of a computer screen? I need to hear her say that again. Because if that's what I heard, that's some BS. What are you talking about?
this is what
Oh,
it's
on
not
an
at all.
airplane? Okay, I guess I'll give her a pass. I'm still keeping an eye on her though.
The restaurants, we're doing a big sibling one that every couple is going to get to have like one night in Paris. So we're just changing it all up together so that we can have
Well, don't buy it from them or Amazon or Walmart. Just find anything but those.
that amazing trip, and this is what inspired it all.
Wow. And then keeps you organized, you know? So I want to quickly, there's more to show you, but I want to quickly take you through colors because one of the biggest upgrades.
Colors.
You never had these colors before. We have these like beautiful brand new colors. The pink. I have a
The pink. You have a what? What do you have? This could be a BS story.
feeling this will be on
Oh, a feeling. Oh, look, there's a menorah. Not tonight. Not tonight. Marsha's not a fan of the colors. Wait a minute.
What you sick?
I've got too much Jane and Courtney. There's 3 channels with QVC1 in various stages.
A lot of people's wish list. It's been the year of pink.
I mean, I can remember when the iPads came out and it was like rose gold was the one new color, and we all
Those colors are awful. These colors belong like in a kindergarten classroom.
stayed up. My husband and I stayed up to order it when it was released. Like, these colors are
They
amazing.
matter. They matter. The blue. Look at how.
What? I got my laptop open right now. I got my laptop open 95% of my day, and I'm looking right at it. You know what? The one thing I can't see is the back of the top and underneath the bottom. The 2 places where these colors. Why do you care? I can't even see the color if I'm using it. Just when I take it out of my bag, I'm like, woo, a yellow iPad. Who gives a shit?
Vibrant that one is.
Saved by the
silver,
Bell looking ass
and then
colors.
do not wait on the yellow. I think the yellow is more like a bright gold.
So, you know what it reminds me of? Limon quartz.
Ooh,
like that
yes.
quartz gemstone that's a little bit yellow. It's like a little bit of Alexis.
Yeah,
It's a little bit
I mean,
yellow.
you
It's a
can't
little
see,
bit
the only time you see the color is, again, when it's closed or when you're taking it out of the bag or...
green. And then,
It just-
so
it doesn't
the other
matter.
thing is if you don't want to
All right, more fake candles.
cart around a 15 or 17-inch computer. But you also don't want to be going like this on your phone. It's the perfect bridge, even for business, because it does, or school, because it's got the keyboard.
Yes, has the keyboard, so then it becomes that laptop when you want it to be without weighing you down.
Court, look at this partner present.
Weighing
If
you
you
down?
want to do technology.
The colors are perfect. These are your cases, so this will be the second color. And Justin was explaining they brought them in to match exactly, or you can mix and match however you want. So case colors are the magenta, the yellow, the cobalt. We have the black,
magenta?
the white, and the rose gold. Everyone's going to get the accessories. All you have to choose, and including that all-important
is all
screen
this garbage?
protector to protect your investment, is whether you want 64 gig or 256 gig.
Oh, I get
this
a-
officially launches tomorrow.
Right.
It's going to be
I
in
get a
big shows.
plug.
But this is the show you need to click checkout in for the 256 because that's what everybody wants tonight. And like you said, Jane, it's not much of a
Why
difference.
does Jane look like she has to go to the
If
bathroom?
you're wondering where should I
Everybody wants tonight. And like
That's the look of somebody who's got to
you said,
run to
Jane,
the
it's not
bathroom.
much of a difference in easy
No,
pay.
I mean, if you're wondering where should I go, if you know it's for somebody that's literally never going to download
Literally.
anything, and they're not going to have a lot of pictures or
Yeah.
videos or whatever, that's fine. But for the rest of us, especially since you have till the end of January to love it or return it, and it's so funny, so many times.
Those are my options. Love it or return it. I guess I'm going to return it. I've yet to fall in love with an electronic device. Sorry. Maybe if I was a lady and I found like the perfect bedroom toy, I might flip-flop on that. But yeah, okay. Why aren't they laughing? Laugh more. Be more fake. Oh wait, there's 3 of them. Maybe they'll laugh. The more women together, the more laughter there is.
Oh, no. I mean, that's 2.5 years from now. Is 2026. Stop it. But I was telling
Stop
Chris
it.
that and these are 2 full sizes, by
Yeah.
the way. If you purchase them separately, you're spending $94. And since I bought a lot of singles, because this is the CC Cream Illumination that is
Yeah, maybe I'll back it up a little bit for context. I don't know. I mean, they kind of...
changed my life. We've already had 100 ordered. Don't miss out because you might be shopping in 2026. Oh, no. I mean, that's 2.
Okay, yeah, I'll count that. And it's like the way Jane spoke. It's like she was sort of like verbally cueing the others. Like, you better laugh at what I'm saying here, because I'm sort of like laughing as I'm saying it, which means you laugh too. I can't. Oh, we got wine
2.5
here.
years from now is 2026. Stop it. But I was telling Court.
Stop it. Just stop it. Okay, no glass. We don't have many picture squares tonight. Yeah, that was just... I don't know what that was. Anybody half tucking? We got some half tucking type ladies here tonight. All right, let me go over here, like channel 2. Ain't no half tucking. Okay, we got jewelry. That's not good.
Your boss, babe, like you
All
said,
about
we
you.
had a tough year. We deserve something like this.
I've had a tough year. I need to spend $1,000.
This is a generation to generation. You're going to keep it forever, and then you're going to hand it down to your daughter. Look at this smile necklace.
How do you keep something forever and then hand it down? If you're keeping it forever, you're never handing it down because you're keeping it forever. Just contradictions and hypocrisies.
Our deeper cut, let me see if I can do this. A deeper cut, like that's a beautiful, style as
clever.
well, right?
Yeah, I agree with you. Or against bare skin and an off-the-shoulder sweater. A few seasons ago, everybody was wearing the very linear bar necklaces. But
Yeah, but they said you have it forever, but you don't. Someone else eventually gets it.
everything, so this
Just take out the word forever and you're fine.
is kind of going to give you a light show. These are popping. HI near colorless. I2 are better clarity. Every one of them are round shape, brilliant cut diamonds. And everyone has been inspected by the Gemological Institute of America. So you have a lot of assurances when you shop here. I always feel really good about presenting jewelry here because I know that we do give more than what you expect. And you're going to be hooked.
No thanks.
And as I mentioned earlier, this would go nice under that.
Now we got clothing rack
plaid
guy.
shirt that we had earlier in the show. That information is on your screen for the button front flannel shirt. A 627219 is your item number for this, but it would go really nicely with that top.
He just
if you
picked
wanted
his
to pick
nose.
that up. Thank you, Gary.
Yeah, I mean,
He just picked his nose on camera.
look at this. If you want to do something like this, this is what we're talking about in making outfits with Denim and Company, which is my favorite thing
I see it
to do
right there.
because, you know, first of all, I'm a retail boy too, and I used
You're
to
not a boy
do
at all, sir.
mannequins and
You're a
do-
grown-ass
you know,
man.
I used to do all of the displays at the. I worked for a department store in Ohio, and you had to put. All the end caps had to have like 500 layers on everything to show customers how to wear it. Yeah, exactly.
Brawny,
Miss Jane,
the
she
big
knows.
tough
This is
towel.
what we
She
used
knows.
to do.
Yeah.
Why are they turning it into like a Napoleon-looking
How cute that is
shirt?
as a shacket and a mock neck idea. Just one example. There are many, many, many. This is such a versatile piece. Could be part of our central
QVC
program.
sucks
It
tonight.
really could.
Yeah.
I love the way that the fabric feels. It
All
has
right, let's find a
silkiness to
product
it
that can kill
this
ya.
goes- really makes it soft. So
And things slide over it. Like if you're
If I want a product that could kill me, I'm going to Germany first. QVC has a Germany channel, don't they? Got anything that might kill us? Shacket.
Die haben innen drin alle natürlich Chinchilla und Fell und unten drunter.
Got a Captain Caveman vest. I thought this was the bending a shoe square, but it's not. Yeah. Well, I don't know if slippers can.
Drunter haben die
They're
eine
soft slippers. You could technically trip wearing anything.
Gummierung.
Are you saying as a reason to market as a product that could kill or maim you?
Und
I don't
ich
know if
komme
I
auf
can
den
do
Namen
that.
gerade nicht. Einen viskoelastischen Schaum, das gibt's doch gar nicht. Dass die sich der Fußform immer anpassen.
Okay.
Genau.
Die einzige Einschränkung, die wir machen, Mauve sah als Hausschuh nicht
Mauve?
gut aus. Deswegen
Nee, die haben
wir
alle
den
einen leicht
Bordeaux.
anderen Farbton. Also auch der Beige-Ton, ich glaube, wir sagen sogar Taub, das ist auch nicht 1:1 der Farbton. Die haben alle eine leichte...
You got a point there. You got a point. Wait, there's 2 Germany QVC channels.
Und das ist das
Besondere. We got crazy microphone issues. We got crazy lips close up.
Versorgung und
Natürliches
eben eine
Wasser.
Vaseline, die nicht auf Mineralöl basiert, also nicht auf Erdöl basiert, sondern die pflanzlich gewonnen wird. Und das ist das Besondere. Ne? Wenn wir sagen, zum Beispiel bei Lebensmitteln, wir achten darauf, wenn wir essen, dass wir auf Konservierungsstoffe verzichten, dass wir auf Chemie verzichten, dann sollten wir auch auf diese Stoffe verzichten, wenn wir uns das auf den Mund auftragen.
Well, I'm convinced. Whoa.
99. Ich glaube, über Manuka-Honig müssen wir, glaube ich, gar nicht viel sagen.
What
Der
is
hat nicht nur eine
this
sehr, sehr
snake
weite
oil?
Reise
Look at this.
hinter
I mean,
sich.
these look like elixir straight off of a horse wagon from like 1825.
Sondern das ist ein riesen gehyptes Thema, aber nicht umsonst, denn der kann ja auch eine ganze Menge.
Der kann richtig was. Ich habe mich mit dem Thema
It
beschäftigt.
cures
und ich
what
habe ganz lange
ails
mit der
ya.
Idee gespielt, ein Melkfett.
Dude, does this product help out the bags under eyes? Because maybe you should try your own product. Good Lord. This guy's got bags for days.
Melkfett unter Almivital zu machen. Und da haben
Get
ganz
some
viele meiner
sleep.
Mitarbeiter immer gesagt, ja, Melkfett, aber ein Melkfett ist ja nichts Besonderes. Da habe ich gesagt, doch, ich möchte es besonders machen, indem wir zum einen mineralölfreie Vaseline nutzen. Das ist mir ganz...
All right, what is this? Partial tuck-in, David. Body fluids. I'm going to be honest, guys. If we don't have something that looks like we're at least halfway to bingo by the hour mark, I'm going to just blow it off and watch some other content and react. Again, folks, I'm mostly out of the woods with the whole health thing, but I'm still kind of weak. We got an exploited pet on QVC1. Okay, we got an update. Hold on. And actually, there might be another thing I want to talk to you about here tonight. I don't know if you guys have been to the Discord lately. Might have seen some interesting things like, I don't know, a naked guy streaming with some like low-res photo that makes it look like a snuff film. You know, you might see that. Or you might see, what is this? Isn't this like the thing in Mecca? Isn't this like what everybody prays to? I don't know, but it's just there. And then there's just this conversation that makes either no sense at all, or we have, super geniuses talking about atom particle smashing and hadron colliders. I'm sorry, this is the Higgs boson collider. It's a different collider. But what does any of this have to do with anything? Beats me. So guys, if any of you are a part of this group, look, I've never done it before. I don't plan on doing it often, but you've all been banned from Discord. Okay? I didn't ban you from the YouTube channel. Now, you might come in and be all upset about getting banned here, and then if you go off in the YouTube channel, then it happens there too. And I'm not trying to sound like some authoritative guy that's just like loving to play God. I really don't care. This Discord page, like, have you guys even looked around? Like, it's not even used that much. It's only a few people, and we kind of only, post things that have something to do with something. Not just coming in. And I think the one thing that might have sent me over the top was that the one guy, he subscribed, he's following me on Twitter now, right? And he left this, I'm looking forward to your next live, Steven. No one has called me Steven since I was in grade school. Also, you'll never see my name written with a PH, if spelled with a, Steven. It's with a V, like on my birth certificate. So I don't know what that's about. And then I think there was also a comment he left that also sounded kind of passive. And he saw how these guys were behaving in chat as well. I gave him all the chance in the world to just settle down and be like, look, okay, I get. Here we go, this one. I hope we didn't scare you. Let me go ahead and break the news to you, buddy. You can't scare me through the internet. I don't give a shit. Like, if you want to, hack something, give it your best shot. I don't care. I'm too small for any of it to matter. You want to ruin my Discord page? I'll make another one. You want to ruin this channel? I'll make another one. I got loyal people here that'll be happy to find my new channel. It's fine. I don't care. I think the best option for you guys is to find a more established channel or a more established Discord page or whatever, and do your shenanigans there, where maybe you kind of get lost in the soup. But here, you guys are standing out like a sore thumb. And, I'm not saying you've done anything that's, illegal or even breaking like a YouTube rule, nothing like that. But it's very clear that you guys are here for some kind of nefarious reason. I don't know what it is. I really don't. And I don't really care. But that's going to be the end of that. You know what I'm saying? It would be great if you guys just enjoyed the content, and if you guys came in and sort of participated and got to know everybody else here. Even though you came in, with a really bad first impression, I was willing to let it slide, because I know people out there, not everybody is good at introducing themselves or making a good first impression, and I don't want to hold anything against anybody with that kind of thing. So, yeah, I gave you a lot of chances to just kind of settle down, maybe just be chill for a little bit and get to know what's going on and then sort of ingratiate yourself. But you don't seem to want to do any of that. So that's the end of that, all right? So that's that. And I guess I'm moving on now. I'm sure I'm going to get some kind of message on some platform from one of these people that's going to, I don't know, try to like get under my skin or something about it. But again, just you can go ahead, you can do it. But I'm telling you, you're barking up the wrong tree. First of all, when I'm in the mood, I destroy people on social media. They get destroyed. Okay? When I'm in the mood. But the younger me was more in that kind of mood. This version, I'm at a point in my life now where I'm not sitting here trying to, just have stupid arguments on social media. I don't care. But if you want to give it a try, go ahead. I'm just telling you, you picked the wrong dude. That's all. Right. I spent way too much time talking about that than I should have. Where should we go? Oh, exploit a pet on one, and I totally missed it, didn't I? Because of all the talking. How far back would I have to go now?
Of the ingredients are.
Was it just like a commercial, Pool, or who gave me that info? Oh, Pool, I'll ban you soon enough. And by the way, guys, Super Spy and everybody else, congrats. You're the first and only group of people that I've ever banned. It's just something I don't do. I'm not one of these like quick trigger happy guys looking to play God. That is just ain't me. So where would this pet have been? Okay, maybe in this lady's house? Is that where the pet is? Help me out. Okay, I got a feeling the pet's around here somewhere. Oh, Jane's spackling her face too. Hold on.
Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday. That's amazing. But my girls are 18.
It was at the beginning of when they started selling a power bank. Oh, so it's way before this product then? Look at Jane. Oh, Jane. That's the power bank. This is the product. But you said it was right before, right? Or at the beginning? We just want to see, what is it, is it a dog or a cat? What are we looking for? I don't know. What is Kristen Wiig doing here? I want to go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's got to be in here. It's got to be in here. Okay, they're out. Oh, okay, he's got a leash. He's got a leash. Let's go.
To charge their phone.
Yes,
What
yes.
Am I talking about? I'm talking about.
We pretty much saw half a second of a dog ass, but that's enough for me. Wait, graphic doesn't match product. Here I was thinking we had a tough board. Man, that's going to happen. It's happening now. There's a 50-50 chance the graphic in the kitchen is wrong. Mama Mancini's breaded chicken. If I don't see... Okay, I guess that's right. Breaded chicken sandwich. All right, but see, if the graphic stays up and they move on, that doesn't look like breaded chicken.
Because this is from our place. It is the media darling. It is a sensation in the world. Everyone
It looks
is
like
trying
they're
to
selling
pick this up and
the...
find it.
Yeah,
It's
they're
called the
selling this.
Always Pan. It does 10 different functions.
Well,
That does not match that. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, bingo! Hey, even if it's a preview, well, then they need to set it up to where they just X out this so that we don't...
All look for and wait for.
You know what I mean?
They're all buttercream frosted cookies. There are 2 different cookie flavors, but then you have shapes and cutouts and not.
Look at
Mary,
Alberti.
of course, is our fun baker. The fun baker is here. So let me share with you. You are deciding.
Thank you.
I think you're deciding for 24, which I'm not sure is this.
He's got the
24?
boot on.
This 24? You're
Alberti.
deciding 24 or 48. So the 24 count is going to be 5.
More just... I swear to God, the American Dental Association is like investing in all this food that they sell.
Easy payments at 14. If you pick up your 48 count, you're going to save almost $10. And you do get different shapes and sizes here. Again, right now you've got a now ship date. You have a November 6th and a December 4th. So I'd love for you to walk us through. I'm just seeing lots of cookies, and I'm not sure where this
So this is the 20. This is the set of 24. Yeah, right over here. And then this is your set of 48 right over
Oh,
here.
they did separates.
Yeah.
24. This is your whole 48. Wow, I love that. Okay,
That's a lot of
thanks,
cookies.
Bertie.
What's to love?
So what
Help
you're
us.
getting, first of all, hi guys,
Hi.
hi everyone. First of all, we're introducing our buttercream frosted chocolate cutout cookies for you.
Why is this
They're
cold
only at
coffee over here?
QVC, exclusive to QVC and our customers.
Troll 2
It's this
cookies. I can't
wonderful
make that
fudgy
reference enough.
cookie at the bottom, made with rich dark cocoa and topped off with our creamy buttercream frosting. And you are going to get, if you
I
get
hope
the,
they 86 this
24
product.
You're going to get 4 or 8, it depends on what size, of the holiday red rounds, then 4 or 8 of the white ones with the little snowflake sprinkles, and then you get the tree shape. And again,
Yeah, it
it's
looks just
buttercream
like the
frosted
shape of a
chocolate
tree.
cutout cookie that we're introducing here.
Or
at
an
QVC,
arrowhead.
exclusive here.
Or,
and
I
then
don't know.
We didn't leave out our vanilla buttercream frosted lovers.
That's right, Pool. Gunnar Henderson won Rookie of the Year, was it yesterday or the day before? And then Brandon Hyde won the Manager of the Year. The Orioles manager won the American League Manager of the Year award. So, yes, it is the off-season for my beloved Orioles, but the off-season's a lot easier to digest when every other day you wake up and you find out one of your guys just won an award. It's a major award. All right. Why don't we go to the HSNs? I feel like we just haven't looked at all here. It's like when the British guy isn't on the bingo card, I don't ever think to go over here, but there could be anything over here. It's not all QVC, you know.
Not so great.
Okay, we've got some kind of itemized list. Oh, it's one of these bundled makeup things.
And have a really good brush, and it will make that makeup good. If you have really expensive makeup and you have a really icky brush.
Oh, it's that
gonna
lady,
give you
the
icky
sit on my
results.
face lady.
So these will not shed. Look, you are not going to pull any hairs out. Watch what I'm showing you. This is a big deal. There's no shedding. You won't end up with the extra hair on your face and wonder, is it my chin hair or did it come from my brush, or like spit it out? But these,
Ew.
here's your foundation brush, your powder brush, your sculpting brush, because so many people ask me, hey, how do I get a cheekbone? I like to eat. This is how you get a cheekbone, just like this, like that.
too.
There's your eyeshadow brush. Here's your brow or your eyeliner brush, and they come gorgeously packed. So you can put a bow on it and give the best gift ever.
Oh, this is the best gift.
Professional. They're not like, a lot of times you can see brush sets out there at holiday season, but these are truly our inline brushes.
Why is she unpackaging everything?
This is what I love. Here's how mine's sitting out.
What? Nobody wants. God, it's like sitting in the theater and some idiot is taking 3 minutes to open up a box of Milk Duds and it's ruining your movie.
So well made. This is something Doris does just as a gift. This by itself, this beautiful powder brush, is $36. I'm going to add in.
God, this was made like in a 3rd grade arts and crafts class.
The blending brush, which
Stupid.
is another $34. Think about that.
Yeah, play the music. Get out of here.
$70 for these 2 brushes. You get absolutely everything that you're seeing here today for $39.96. And again, if you want to travel with them,
I could just go buy some Bob Ross brushes for cheaper.
Inside. We've got 2 videos we're going to run, and we're going to talk through Intel here for a minute. I'll tell you, call any computer person you know and ask them, hey, what kind of processor do I want to have in my computer? And they're going to tell you, you want to have Intel inside. Why Intel? We'll show you this first video twice.
The new Intel processor.
Value and versatility. So, value of your computer. Adam has certainly talked through the value. 2 computers today for an extraordinary value.
Oh, they're bundling computers? Who needs to buy 2 computers?
It's not just that, though. It's also the versatility. This is a
God,
processor
how bad are these?
very much designed for versatility. So again, for the things you do every day, what do you do on your computer? Surf the web? Well, you
Porn.
can pitch and you can zoom. You can see everything more clearly.
Porn.
Watching your favorite video. This has ultra high definition video support.
Porn.
You have a great time with video. Smooth running apps, email, web browsing.
Occasional
less waiting than
Scrabble.
we're doing on a computer that has a battery life
Porn.
of 12 hours, 11.5-hour battery life, weighs 3.2 pounds. I've walked over to the couch. You can walk anywhere. You can take
Porn.
the computer anywhere you want. It's so lightweight and so portable. Now, here's the next thing. How much faster is this computer? Well, I'm glad you've asked. You were asking. I know you were asking. I know.
Wait, what is this? My,
Then I'll answer, since you asked so nicely. Compared to a computer that's just 5 years old, so a processor from 5 years ago, not too long ago, right? 2018. This is
in computer time, that's like a century.
12 times faster 3D gaming, up to 8 times faster high definition video conversion. So again, the things you do every day, from a little bit of light gaming to watching your favorite shows, watching Netflix,
Porn.
checking out HSN.com, YouTube,
Porn.
whatever it is. The things you do every day, we're not talking about a little faster. We didn't say, oh, this is 50% faster. That would be amazing, right? Like, what in your house is 50% faster than it was 5 years ago? Your washing machine isn't, right? Your dishwasher isn't. Your vacuum cleaner isn't. We can't drive 50% faster, thank goodness.
Yeah, you can. It's got to pay the consequence. What do we got? We got like some cognac over here? The hell's this? We got some top shelf liquor.
It's not 50% faster. It's up to 1,200% faster with 3D gaming, up to 800% faster. That's 8 times faster with.
I love the up twos, which means no. Like in a lab somewhere with like every condition under some kind of control, they might be able to process something at that top speed, so that they can claim up to that. Whatever, yeah, you can cut that number in half.
High-definition video
Liar.
So Adam, the things we do every day have a significant difference in speed than they did compared to a computer from just a few years ago.
We love the specs, we love the upgrades, and most of all, we love $1,000 saving.
There he is. Yeah, I know. Up to. You know, my Q is anywhere up to like 180.
If you are on hold, we're going to get to you as fast as possible. We're kind of.
It might only be
flooded, as you would
80,
imagine.
but it's
prime
anywhere
time
up to
Saturday night
180.
With our biggest offers of the year, we don't have anything better coming down the pike that is even comparable to 2 computers which are both touchscreen from HP's finest. And
I think this is like a sanctuary. I think he's over here like he didn't get a proper green card or update his passport. So instead of facing the music, he's found sanctuary on the HSN set. As long as he doesn't leave, as long as he works 22 hours a day, the authorities are going to leave him alone because they know where he is. They can track him. But as soon as he steps foot off the set, he's in cuffs.
have Intel high definition webcam. I mean, like Aaron and I were saying before the show, the only way to get through everything in such a short period of time is to keep bullet pointing it. Because at home, you look at this price, you say it must be bare bones, and it's just not. Which was it? It's this one that's about to go. So silver white, last call there.
I think he's an indentured servant, Amanda. Like I said, I don't think he's getting paid anything. He's getting room and board for the right to be here.
Everybody's loving that. Pink blue has now taken a very dominant lead. The pink and blue, when we say pink, it's more like a rose gold. It's gorgeous. Pink blue, by far the best seller.
I can't. Hey, 37 views since yesterday. Oh wait, no, that's my. I thought this was Sean's video. No, it's my screenshot of yesterday's stream. And here I was about to compliment Sean on his. Ew. Man has weird round spots on finger. When the doctors see it, they call the cops. Ew, what is that? That's just some. That ain't real. There's like a flower growing out of his finger. MAGA is furious. Their new speaker just kept the government open. Shop HQ. When's the last time they've done something good for us?
Just found out I'm in a house full of people.
Invicta. Oh my God. Invicta briefcases.
Oh, I gotta get.
Oh, they're watch display briefcases. Okay, I was getting worried that it was not watch related.
He's out. Brand new, and I'm gonna call it like the ultimate gift pick of the show because
All right, so Maria is celebrating our bingo victory from 18 minutes ago. Maria, I wish I could tell you what to do. Look, you see this right here? See how the live doesn't have a red dot? Hit that red, hit the
50.
Hit it, now it's red. And if you went backwards, it goes away because you're not live anymore. And then you click the thing, and now you're back to live.
3 dozen. Uh-oh, there's a mix-up.
I'm glad you're here. I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm really trying to help you out. I just don't know what else to tell you. All right. I'm sure I'll get a reply here in about 7 minutes to what I just said. Let's see. What's going on over here?
That's option 4. But they're subtle. They're not like, you know, peach and orange out there. They're subtle. They're nude. We've got a hell of a lot of people coming in. Georgia, final
hell of a
thoughts
lot of
before you
people.
love us and leave us. Or a summary of what we're getting here.
Oh, flex pay at $5.56. That's almost $5. That's on the board. Oh, we already got bingo. What am I doing? Why am I looking around? We got it already. Right? All right. I got one of those watches and a Captain Crunch cereal box. Yeah. They were not good looking watches. The Invicta watches are always so gaudy, and the watch face is like, I don't know, like 6 inches in circumference or something stupid. All right, so on my watch later, I added a few things. Again, a couple of them are training videos, but it's because they keep popping up on my recommends because I've watched so many. But here's the one I really want you. I don't know how you guys can zoom in on this, but I found a dating game episode. I did not click on it at all. I just saw the look of the dude, and I'm like, wow. I want to know all about this guy. Oh, this is the big thing, although it won't be for some of you. Maybe Marcia might get excited. Neil Breen uploaded a brand new video today, giving us his film updates in November 2023. I have yet to watch this. I very much want to watch this, but I'm leaving it as an option to watch along with you guys. There's also, he did, what is it, Cade, The Tortured Crossing. It has been released in theaters. I don't think it's available on digital media quite yet. When it is, I'll let you know. That might be part of his update, to be honest with you. He might be telling us exactly about that. A place where, you know, the lights are dark and you hear the flicker of a... All right, can we just look at this guy? Look at this guy. Yeah, the Hardy's training. And then there's one... 80s Jewel training. I don't know what Jewel is. So I picked that one just out of like curiosity. And there's another love connection with a guy with a crazy mullet, and they say he's a rock star. So all that and more. But let's just start with this guy, because this guy looks like a handful. I got to be honest with you.
Love Connection. And now here's our host, Pat Woolery.
Pat who? Wait, this isn't even Chuck Woolery? This is some like reincarnation of the show? This looks like the original show was on till like the early 90s. They must have gone off the air for like a year and then came back with a new host. Because this screams mid-90s.
Great audience. Let's get started by meeting our first guest. He likes to write songs for his dates.
Okay. Okay, folks, we got a winner. Ladies, calm down. I don't think Manson had this much chest hair. Good Lord. 27.
He claims that he's turned on by laundromats, and he thinks of himself as a 70s guy stuck in a
He loves laundromats.
world of 90s women.
I think that's code for I'm a panty sniffer, but I don't know.
Please welcome Greg Seisel. Hey, Greg. How are you, buddy? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, sir.
Why is every wannabe rock star like 5'0" and 100 nothing?
All right. That was embarrassing. Before the show, we had on the same outfit. I had to run and change.
Ha.
Now, you're a 70s guy?
Yeah, I consider myself very affected by a certain period of time which there was sort of, you know, free love, free music, free sex.
Yeah.
Russell Off-Brand.
And there was a brief period in time where it was a utopia that I try and capture that essence of time within the way I look at things.
And what's your problem with 90s women, Greg?
I find that a lot of 90s women are very aggressive. It seems sometimes they're a bit more serious.
Those aggressive 90s women. Tell you what. Why is that if you're a rock star, that should be a plus, right?
A little too aggressive, a little too serious sometimes. I think the women who dance and get out on the
You found his LinkedIn profile?
floor and worry too
I
much
love how
about
you
the
guys love doxing these people.
lipstick and things like that.
Right. And you
Oh, he looks like late 20s here. So what do we, in the 90s? So we're looking at like he's probably got to be coming up on like 60 years old now.
It's all about dance, man.
It's
Just
all
get out
about
and
dance. Freedom through dance.
Right.
Freedom through dance.
Yeah, that's a Argyle sweater there.
Let's take a look at the women that Greg had to choose from. Remember, you guys are going to pick the woman that you think is best for him.
The one with the most facial hair, I'd say. Let's
First,
see.
it was Leah. She was raised in Orlando. She says that she's looking for a dark-haired man who will treat her like a princess. Leah claims that she likes surprises. Here's more on that.
She's too young for this guy. Wasn't he like in his late 20s? Theme park character. Oh, God.
My ex-boyfriend, actually, for the first, he was always full of surprises. And his first surprise was that he was a stripper, and he made me sit down and watch him strip. And it was I wanted to run out, but it was fun. Turned out to be.
Wow. Confusing times. That kind of sounds like something that would get him locked up, and you're saying you were creeped out, but it was fun. So what do you do with that? I don't know.
Very exciting relationship.
And next there was Naomi. She works in a laundromat.
Oh, shit. Well, obviously he picked her.
She moved here from Tucson, Arizona. She usually dates about 3 times a month. And when she's alone, she likes to write poetry and play with her dogs. Here's more from Naomi.
But it says massage therapist. All right, we definitely got a granola eater here.
I don't like people who care what other people think. I don't like it, like if I'm in a restaurant and, like, let's say I'm, like, laughing really loud, or we're talking about something, or I just get up in the middle of it and everything and start dancing, or, you know, whatever. We're walking down the hall of... I like to do stuff that's kind of out of the blue, like spontaneous.
All right, finally there's
Okay.
Teresa. She was born in Bangkok. She dates about twice a month, and she
Oh, no. She's Thai? Please don't pick Teresa.
only rates herself a 6. She's looking for a guy who loves kids, animals, and amusement parks. Teresa tells us why she doesn't like it when dates bring her candy and flowers.
Box of chocolates and flowers. No, I mean, flowers are going to die.
Look at his face there. He definitely didn't pick her. Or he did, and they had the worst date ever.
And the candies are going to make you fat. So.
I guarantee you he picked the middle girl. Guarantee it.
Either or, you know, but I mean, if he brings like a 6-pack of beer and Austin Powers, yeah, let's watch a movie.
Groovy, baby. That was like
All right,
97.
Guys, those are the 3
All right, so
women
this is
that
like
Greg
late
had to choose
90s.
from. It's time for you guys to vote. Make your choice.
2. Everybody's 2.
All right. the boats are in. We're going to take a break.
The funny thing about this show is that he knew a lot of the audience were trolling because a lot of times they would pick who was clearly the worst looking match or the worst personality just because they wanted to cause a
When we come back,
little
we'll
extra
meet the
drama.
woman Greg selected and hear all about
All right, let's
her
hear all
date.
about
Come
the
on
date.
back. You don't want to miss this. All right, we're back. We're talking to Greg. Greg, why don't you tell us who you select?
I picked Leah, Pat.
Leah. Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
There she is.
She does seem the most vulnerable of the three. Maybe that's what he's going for. I don't know.
Say hello to Leah Feldman. Hi, Leah.
Hi, Pat. Hi, Greg.
Thanks for being with us. Tell us about your date, Greg.
Well, I spoke with her on the phone before the date, obviously, and talked about what time I was going to meet her. It was kind of weird because I knew what she looked like, and she felt a little weird because she didn't know what I looked like. So I went to
Send
pick
her
up,
a dick pic.
open the door, our eyes meet, and her face drops.
Yeah.
I could tell right then and there that I hadn't met her expectations. I think I was a little freaky. I think it kind of...
That is the worst thing ever. Can I share like one of the most heartbreaking stories of my life real quick? Back in, it must have been, 2000. I graduated college. I just moved back to D.C. I was doing an internship, so I wasn't making money. So a friend of my mom's allowed me to basically stay with her and her husband at their house around in Bethesda, Maryland, right outside D.C. while I was doing my internship for a summer. And this was also during the time when, you would chat with random people like on America Online, right? And I wasn't the sort of person that was like looking to hook up online or whatever. I would just go into chat rooms and meet people or whatever. But I met this one person and she was a young woman around my age and we really hit it off and we started chatting regularly, like on the side, just one-on-one. And she lived in Philadelphia. I was in D.C. And at some point, we were like, we should meet and like, it'd be great to meet. So we decided to meet halfway or, pretty much halfway by meeting up in Baltimore, right? So we set it up to where we were going to meet at a certain time, right in the Inner Harbor, like at a landmark, like at a water fountain, I think, or something. And I was super excited. I had no idea what she looked like, but I just knew that everything about her from what we were talking about was like, it didn't really matter to me. As long as she didn't look like, like a lobster or something, I'm just excited to meet her. Walk around Fells Point, grab something to eat, go record store shopping, that kind of thing. The problem was, I think we were supposed to meet maybe around noon, 1 p.m., and I leave to go up there, and I've driven into Baltimore many a times, and I know like what the parking situation is like and everything, but for whatever reason, I just could not find anywhere to park, anywhere near where I was supposed to meet her. So I wind up parking like way on the other side of the harbor, and like, I guess my spatial awareness wasn't working properly or whatever, because to me, I'm like, okay, that's like a 5-minute walk, but at least I got a spot over here. It took me 20 minutes to walk to the other side of the harbor to where she was, and I was walking like briskly because I knew I was already late as shit, and I finally, I could tell that it's her. Like I come up near the fountain, there's a girl, like a white girl, early 20s, sitting alone, not looking at a phone because we weren't at that stage yet with our technology. And I finally approach her, and as soon as she looks up at me and realizes I'm the guy, her face just said, ugh. And it was so bad because I'm like, hey, I'm really sorry. I'm late. I could not find a place to park. It was killing me, And this is also, nobody had a phone. I couldn't like call and explain anything. So then it was like the most forced date you've ever seen and it went as fast as possible. Like she was there to fulfill whatever obligation to make it look like she wasn't just completely blowing me off. But I took her to one of the nicer restaurants in Little Italy. again, we went down to Fells Point, hit a record store up. But she never talked to me again. And it was just so obvious that I had blown it. Like from the jump, I had blown it. Whether it was me being late or the way I looked, either way, she was not happy. And it crushed my heart. I remember the drive back. I was just sitting there just like pounding my dashboard, going like, you fucking piece of shit loser. Nobody will ever fucking... It was the worst. It was the absolute worst. So I know what this guy, I can understand his feeling. Like you go meet a blind date, you open the door, and you can just immediately see they're disappointed in your physical appearance. Now, I didn't have my chest out like this. But, yeah, I guess that's true. But she was really cute, though. Like, she was out of my league. What can I tell you? At least that's... I know I shouldn't look at it that way, but that's how I was looking at it then when I was like 22 years old or whatever. But, yeah. Anyway, that happened.
Yeah. Now, what did you think of his looks?
Well, that sounds good.
Well, I'm just used to going out with guys that are a little bigger. I mean...
A little bigger?
Bigger this way. He was just kind of scrawny. He was really scrawny. He was really wild and crazy looking. It was just not my cup of tea at all.
So just physically, you thought he'd be bigger. Okay. So then what happened, right?
Okay. So we get in the car, and I could tell her expectations weren't rising or anything like that.
Yeah.
Nothing else was rising either. So I decided...
That was the most forced pun I've
said,
ever heard.
Why don't we go for coffee and split the money? I've got bills to pay.
No, that's not what I said. He's lying. I can't believe this. No, he wanted to go to a reggae club, and I already told him on the phone that I really wasn't into reggae, and he insisted on going. And I was just like, well, you're being kind of selfish.
She, I obviously mentioned the word reggae, and she was like, reggae? And I was like, well, I had to, have to kind of do this my friend's band's plan. So we get to the club. A lot of my friends were there. A few.
A lot? There were 10 of his friends there. I was like, what, Greg? You want me to introduce you to your mom and dad, too? I mean, what's going on here?
All right.
Don't people normally introduce their...
So I tried to make her feel included with the friends by giving her a brief profile of each friend and sort of including her in the conversations. But it didn't help.
She wasn't responding to that at all?
No.
So you get to the club and all your friends are there, so it's not real cool. So then what happened, Greg?
Well, I take her to the back where we can be alone.
He probably he took her to some place where he hangs out virtually every night. Everybody knows who he is. And he thought, well, I'll take her there because I'm like big man on campus there. Everybody knows me. I walk in. Hey, dude, what's up? What's up, Gregory? What's going on, man? Hey. And then he hopes that she sees that and goes like, wow, this guy, everybody likes this guy. Well, it turned out you did the wrong thing, dude. Yeah, you're on a first blind date. She doesn't want to get to know 10 of your friends. She hasn't gotten to know you yet. Idiot.
Nice, small, candle-lit table. I start asking her questions about herself to sort of get the feel for who she is and see if we can just maybe get something happening.
Yeah. No, I was asking all the questions, Greg. I was trying to get the ball rolling, and you were just like, ugh, all zoning out.
What kind of things? What kind of things had you been talking about?
She starts talking about her ex-boyfriend. And his aspiration is to be a porn star.
Right. All right. Now, why bring up your old
I'm just used to going out with
boyfriend?
guys that are a little bigger.
What the What is the protocol here? What do you show up at the door like with your dick out going, hello? Maybe your dick can wear like a little top hat and a monocle and dress it up. Why is everything dick first with this woman?
But But on a date, Leah, why would you bring up an old boyfriend like that?
Well, I just didn't want him to know that I was interested in him at all, because I wasn't. He was just
That's what I was going to say. I was like, the only reason you bring up a previous relationship on a first date is to let that date know you're not interested. Because it's like a way of saying, yeah, I'm going to talk about the one thing you don't want to hear about. So you pick up on the fact that I don't want to be with you.
too crazy for me.
All right. So she brought up the old boyfriend. Conversation's a little strained. What happened next, Greg?
Okay, so then, you know, we try to get out and dance. It doesn't happen, nothing like that. So she's like, why don't we go to a karaoke bar? And I was like, you know, I've never karaoke in my life, but I figured, well, you know, maybe it's
But you're a rock star. I'm sure you got good pipes.
it's time to give her a little piece of the show. But there were no karaoke bars open, so we decided to go to a diner. Right. This ended up being the diner from hell. Just bad service. I mean, just the worst service you could possibly imagine.
Unbelievable.
Bad food, like, ugh.
Hey,
bad.
guys, you're agreeing on something.
So,
Waitress
a bad
was
diner.
horrible. It was unbelievable.
Tell me how the date ended.
Well, I took her home.
I have to say, I'm not, you know, I don't have a long history of dating, like conventional dating, but it does seem to be the one thing that breaks the ice for me. Like whenever I do have a date that goes well, quote unquote, it's usually a matter of being somewhere and like me and the date bonding on how much something sucks. And then I know I've found somebody that is kind of in my wheelhouse. You know what I mean?
Walked her to her door, gave her a quick hug goodbye, and that was it.
All right, so just kind of cold. Yeah. Well, I think we should take a look and see how the audience voted.
Middle lady.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Look at that landslide. 2 people went for the one he went for.
That's rough. Leah only got 2% of our audience's vote, but 86% of our audience thinks Naomi is the girl for you, Greg. If you would like to go out with Naomi, we'd be happy to pay for it.
Why are you taking advice? All they did was watch a 20-second soundbite, and you're taking their advice. Okay.
I'd like to go for Naomi.
All right, good, Greg. We'll set that up. Leah, I thank you very much for being with us.
Bye, Leah.
Things didn't work out.
Okay.
All right,
I hope you find that gigantic schlong you're looking for.
Check back with us again sometime. Greg, thanks very much. You go out on your date, come back and tell us all about it.
Okay,
all right?
I will.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more after this.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. That was horrible. Fucking horrible. Oh wait, Neil Breen's film updates. Does anybody here besides Marsha know who Neil Breen is? Maybe I should just save it for my own thing. Do 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 do. Oh, there's also a McDonald's Australia training video. The Neil Breen's only 5 minutes long. I mean, believe me, I want to watch it. I just don't know the stuff that I'm going to find amusing about it. I'm just not sure if other people here. The Rockstar Love Connection? You want to go back to back? You don't want to maybe go training, then Love Connection, then training again? I'm going to go to the Rockstar. All right. We'll go to the Rockstar. All right, at least we got the right host.
Moved here from Oceanside, New York. His favorite activities are water skiing, motorcycle racing. He thinks that he's different from most men his age.
And I ran so far away.
And when it comes to women, he admits that he may expect too much. Please welcome Robbie Krashenko. How are you? Good to see you. Have a seat. Thanks. What makes you think you're different?
Leather
Just 'cause you
pants.
got leather pants, gold belt.
Gold belt.
Little brooch on your shirt and an earring.
Of course.
Well, there you go. What's different?
Well, what's different is I'm looking for a long-term relationship.
Good.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, most.
Life must have been extremely difficult as a douchebag before social media. You know? If this guy was this age right now, he could be killing it on Instagram, be flipping through the Tinder apps. You know?
People think of me in my business that, you know, it's like short-term affairs kind of a thing.
Yeah. What business are you in?
Music business.
Oh, there you go. See? Yeah. Now, you're from New York. How long have you been in Los Angeles? Quite a while, or?
About a year and a half.
Well, now, what do you think? I ask everybody from the East usually, or from the West who go East, what do you think the differences are in the ladies?
Well, I'll tell you something. I find that both coasts have a unique sort of woman, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of what Chuck was alluding to. He wanted to know what that difference was. And all you did was regurgitate what he just asked you. Can you answer it now?
There's a lot of differences in both coasts. Both of them are
Oh, we might actually get an answer here. Hold on.
career-minded, you know, in New York or L.A.
Yeah.
But a lot of creativity in both towns, mostly in L.A. because of the arts are out here.
Yeah.
New York is more aggressive. I like an aggressive woman more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we just may send you east.
So that's the first actual difference. Took 30 seconds to get one, but we got one.
Right now, huh?
Let's take a look at the women that Robbie had to choose from. Now, remember, you're going to pick the woman that you think's best for you.
This guy was great in the outfield. Josie's on vacation far away.
Here we go. First, there was Marisa. She has a master's degree. She likes to run in marathons. And she says that most men that she meets...
And she likes to wear that thing you wear at the dentist with the little napkin on the end.
Don't really interest her, but she does remember a few good dates, and here's more on that.
Some dates are so, you like them so much you don't care what you do. If it's just like sitting, eating hamburgers, you think it's wonderful. Or going to the
Who are you dating? Wimpy?
county fair and everything is wonderful there. It's never been wonderful before, but all of a sudden, with this guy, everything's wonderful.
What was the end of that statement?
With this guy, everything's wonderful.
Everything went for... Okay.
Next was Robin. She dates about twice a month, and she claims that she can change her personality to suit her date. She expects her dates to drive a nice car.
Split
and here's what else
personality.
she looks
Great.
for in a man.
Someone who's real assertive towards me, who makes me feel like they're dying to go out with me. That flatters me. Telling me that I have a great personality, or that I'm fun to be with, and that
And then I'm not going to be ignored.
he likes the way I look, and that he lusts me.
Okay. You might want to buy a bedroom toy, ma'am. I don't think you're going to find the guy that's going to do all those things.
Okay. Finally, watch Sherry. She likes to curl up by a fire on a rainy
Oh,
day, and she says that she's
Sherry.
a sucker for the old
Now
yawn
I'm in
arm around
love.
the shoulder maneuver. And here's what Sherry expects from a first date.
I want to be relaxed, you know, not something I'll set up like we have to be this way and it has to be planned. And, you know, I love spur of the moment things. If we want to stay in one night and just watch TV, or if one night we want to go out and just, you know, live up the town.
What town? Fargo?
I'm a very easygoing person.
All right. Those are the three women that Robbie had to choose from. Time for you to vote. Who do you think would be the best of those three for him? In your
Please pick two, because she is a handful.
opinion?
Do you guys like this technology, by the way?
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to meet the woman that Robbie selected. We'll hear everything that happened on their date, and we'll do that in 2 and 2. Be right back.
Recently, there's been an...
Ooh, we get commercials. Ah.
I picked Marisa.
Pick Marisa. Well, they haven't seen each other since their date. We always hear both sides. Say hello to Marisa Lamasti.
Hey, Marisa. You're looking oily as always.
I fine, thank you.
Hey, make yourself at home back there, okay?
Okay.
Tell me about the date.
Well, I called her up on the telephone, and I think it was
Already getting laughs. I called her up on the cantaloupe. Like, what other thing?
a logical thing to do.
Sure.
And then I spoke with her, and she had a real sexy voice, very sexy voice. And we talked quite a bit, and so we decided to do a Sunday date, right? Do a whole day, evening kind of a thing.
Okay.
I knew there was some differences in the beginning, but I figured that, you know, we get to meet each other and see how it goes.
All right.
So then after that, you know, went to pick her up.
Yeah. Did he describe himself on the phone, Marisa?
Yes, he described himself.
What did he say?
He said he had long hair and he played in a band.
Yes.
And he also mentioned that he was a business consultant. Since I date the preppy type, I was hoping that the business side would show up at this date.
No chance
Well, the business is in the front and the party's in the back. Come on.
for that. I don't think so. No, he doesn't look like a businessman, but anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so went to pick her up.
Right.
And when I first saw her, she was right. She was on the very much on the preppy side.
Right.
And
Well, now, is this a big problem for you all when you kind of looked at each other? Did Robbie look like you'd hoped he looked? Obviously not, I would think. Am I right?
Well, he didn't look exactly like I was hoping. The business side didn't arrive at my door.
Yeah.
He was wearing an earring, as you can see.
Yeah.
And that kind of didn't appeal to me.
Well, you have two of them on, I mean, after all.
Short.
Just kidding. Yeah. He's shorter? Too short for you?
A little too short and
Jeez.
slender. Had on a wild red and black rock and roll jacket.
You mean like the Thriller jacket? Please tell me he showed up wearing the Thriller jacket.
Did you have a chance to find anything out about him that may have interested
Yeah,
you?
what I found, well, interesting, or what I found out about
Well,
him?
maybe you ought to just... Give me your story.
Well, I found out that he didn't quite finish college.
Yeah.
He liked to hang out at the beach. He mainly talked about his music.
Right.
And I didn't seem to find the business part of him coming out in our date that day.
Do you think he got her in the car and like popped in a cassette of like some 8-track demo of his band? It's like, listen to this. And then he just stares at her listening. And he's like, did you catch that lyric? That lyric has a double meaning. It's deep.
I never saw it, as a matter of fact.
I see. Okay. Well,
Is there anything more awkward than anybody telling you listen to this song and then sit there and watch you listen? It's the worst.
What happened next?
so after that, we went to. She had to get some pantyhose, so we bought her some pantyhose.
What, Marcy? What?
We happened to be near Bullock, so I thought, well, I'm here.
Hey, listen, you can always use another pair, I know. So, now, what was he doing while you were getting your pantyhose?
Well, he was looking at women's boots.
Or their what?
He was looking at women's boots. He told me that he
Wait a
wears
minute, what'd she say?
Boots, Chuck. We get it. You are trying to act like she's saying boobs, but it's not working.
Boots. Oh, okay, okay.
Aha, Chuck.
I really couldn't understand you.
No, you really could. That's the thing. Because he did it once, and it got nothing, so he did it again. And then, like, explained it. God, what a pandering dork.
I'm not trying to... I don't want to apologize because I honestly thought you said something else.
But it wasn't honest. It wasn't. If you thought she'd said it, why would you want her to repeat it a second time? Liar.
But he was out looking at women's boots. And now what happened then?
So then we went to eat at a Thai place at a real nice dinner. Then we went back
Wait, she's half Thai. Right. Oh, wait, or is that the other lady?
to my place.
Good.
And,
Oh, yeah, number 3 was born in Bangkok. If you wanted to go eat Thai, take the Bangkok lady.
See, I had promised her a very special surprise after talking to her on the phone.
Oh, it was the previous one. I'm sorry.
You did?
Yeah. After talking to her on the phone, she had a real sexy voice, and I got inspired to write her a song.
You wrote her a song?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to share yet another humiliating and like traumatic experience from my early adult love life. All right, when was this? Okay, so this is like right when I'm about to graduate college. So I'm like 21. I'm still living in Columbia, South Carolina, University of South Carolina. Go Gamecocks. That's where I got my useless degree. Anyway, there's an area of Columbia, South Carolina called 5 Points. It's kind of sort of the central hub for students, for all your needs, bars, record shops, whatevs. So me and my roommate, Samantha, we had gone over to 5 Points one afternoon, or like one weekend afternoon. I wanted to go record store shopping. Sam wanted to go into a couple of art stores. So we go into this one art store, and there was this young woman working behind the counter, and I was immediately attracted to her. Immediately. Just features that just grabbed me instantly. Big eyes, dark complexion, black hair, and a nice smile. That's all it takes for me, right? And I'm talking to Sam. I'm like, Sam, normally I don't go out with a female friend to do stuff, and I get into a situation. But I'm like, all right, I'm with a female friend here. Maybe she should give me some tip because I have no game, right? Zero game. There have been hundreds of opportunities to maybe try and spark a conversation, get to know, and I just say, no, I can't do it. I'm too scared. Forget it. But for somehow, maybe because Sam was there, I built up the courage. Got this girl to give me her phone number, right? And I couldn't believe it when I left. Me and Sam, we were all giddy. She was happy for me, and I was all excited. And I'm thinking about, what kind of date am I going to do? So this was, I guess, 1999. And this is the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life, ever. Okay? I wanted her to go to the movies with me. First of all, stupid idea for a date. Right? How do you get to know somebody when you're sitting there watching a movie together? So I already blew it. But I took her to go see American Beauty. And there was something about that movie that I was really enamored with, right? That movie might not hold up today as much as it used to, right? But maybe you guys have seen American Beauty. I just really identified with the young male character in the movie. He was just sort of like an outsider amongst his peers and sort of saw the world a different way, a way that I kind of identified with. And I just also sort of appreciated like this character study of a dysfunctional family that felt more like reality than most of these family type movies or whatever. So I was just, the movie's over and all I could do was just excitedly talk to her about the movie. And I guess she just didn't have much about the movie that she cared about. And she's like, hey, so can we go back to your place? And I'm like, sure. We go back to my house, which is like a group house. 2 other roommates at the time, I believe. And the house was empty. She even asked me as I'm pulling in. She's like, are any of your roommates home? And I said, I'm not sure, but I don't see any cars here, so probably not. We walk inside, and she's like, again, like looking around to see if anybody's around. I'm like, no. We go to my bedroom. And I'm treating this whole situation like I really like this girl, like I'm attracted to her, but I don't want her to think that like I'm just like a one night stand type guy or like I'm just doing everything to get in her pants. But I put on a record, I start talking to her. She sits on my bed. This is straight out of Fast Times at Ridgemont High when Jennifer Jason Leigh gets into a robe and sits on her bed, and the shy guy can't pick up on how she's like wanting to make out. She sits on my bed. I sit like next to her, but not like next. And basically, I just never make a pass. And then she just, at some point, just says, I gotta go. And then this is where it gets really bad, guys. All right? So I'm still thinking, well, all right, maybe it wasn't the perfect first date, but I think things went all right because I took her back to her home. And I'm like, so I can call you again? She said, sure, or something. The next day, I got to work at the movie theater. I'm a projectionist, so I spend all my time upstairs in the booth. I've got a lot of, isolation and privacy up there. And again, I'm an artistic-minded person. I'm a wear my heart on my sleeve type guy. And I made the ultimate mistake of writing a poem about this woman, this young woman. I wrote a poem. It was like a 6, 7, 8 hour shift. I had plenty of time. I mean, I went through. I mean, it wasn't like just some thrown together thing. Anyway, I wrote it. And then after work, I drove over to her place. I knock on the door. She opens the door, and she looks at me like I'm the last person she ever wants to see. But I'm still not picking up on anything. And I'm like, I wrote something for you. And then she's like, okay, thanks. I'm like, well, do you want to read it? And then, God, just so embarrassing. I don't think she ever read it like there. She's just like, I can't really, I'm busy. She never talked to me again. Oh, God, it was so embarrassing. She wanted to just get laid. She wanted to just hook up. That's it. And I couldn't figure that out. And of course I would have banged her. If she wanted to bang, I would have banged too, but I was trying to be a gentleman. I wanted to get her to know her. I wanted to let her know that, this wasn't just like I don't go around every week looking for a new chick to bang. Like there's something about you, huge mistake. I could not read anything going on. And I consider myself pretty good at reading a room, reading what's going on. But when I get in those situations where it's like I got to pick up on cues to like, is it okay to make a pass here? Or is she wanting to go? What is she wanting to do? I don't know. But she was one of those types where it's like it was all on me to figure everything out. And if I didn't, then tough shit. And now she's mad. And then I take her home, and now she doesn't want to talk to me. And now I embarrass her with a poem, and the end. Never heard from her again.
I like that. I did.
Did you sing it for her?
Yeah.
Did you?
I sang her a couple of tunes.
What was it like, Marissa?
Well, it was romantic if it was someone that I felt like being romantic with. But it was funny to be with someone who was writing about this daydream, about kissing me and holding me and just...
You were buying underwear, yeah.
Yeah, God, I just couldn't. I said her eyes were like chocolate jelly beans. And they were. But I guess it just was too embarrassing.
Well, let's take a look and see the audience picked for you and see what happened here. I thought Marissa was a great choice. It's 51% there. I see it pop up. And actually, I thought it was more. But it's
That's the only line from the poem I remember. Their eyes are like
1%?
chocolate jelly beans.
No. Yes.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna choose. Go my own way on it. I really like.
I understand.
We had a good time.
I understand from both of you. It just wasn't there, and I can see it. But
yeah.
Anyway,
Really
sorry
fun.
things didn't work out, Marissa.
Oh, that's fine, Robert. It was very nice.
Oh, good. We have a nice gift for you. Maybe we'll see you again. Okay?
Thank you.
We have a nice
Robert.
gift for
Good luck
you.
to Good luck in your career, and we're going to come right back to our next guest. Stay with us.
His hair grew like 5 more inches in the past.
Thank you.
Same to you, Robert.
Since the last segment. Look at this. Yeah, these love connections kind of suck. I got to be honest. That first one we watched, I really enjoyed, but
We're going to come right back to our next guest. Stay with us.
it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of I don't know about these love connections. I don't know. Maybe I'll find, remember that show Studs? That was really bad. There's got to be clips of that show, right? Oh, I bet you it's so painful to watch now. You guys remember this show? Studs.
I'm Bud. I'm Shirley. We're the Olds from Lakewood, Colorado. Welcome to Studs.
And our
favorite host, Mark DiCarlo.
We couldn't get Paul Reiser, but we found this guy. You guys really don't remember this show? This show was on for several seasons. It would normally come on like 11 p.m. or something. Like, this would be on Fox while you had the local news on all the other channels. Or maybe 11:30, maybe, it depends. But it was like a late-night date show.
This is all part of our host exchange program. Next week, I go to Lakewood and host their public access show. It's going to be great. But on this show right now, tonight, we've got two guys who have been on blind dates with those three ladies. So let's meet them, shall we?
Studs.
They wrote us a letter. They wanted to be on the show. We said, sure. We flew them in. We put them up at a hotel. We let them be on the show. Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you could be here to share this special day with us. Let me introduce you, everybody. Right next to me is Stacy Stonerock, a 19-year-old.
Stacy Stonerock? Okay, that's a guest star on the Flintstones. That is not a real name. Stacy Stonerock? All right, forget it. Forget studs. Although this guy looks creepy AF. And Margrock. Bridge on the River Kwai. Did I ever tell you that story about my film professor that used that movie against me? Oh, God. Okay, one more thing. And we'll call it a night. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Ah, God. What's Neil Breen got to say?
Hi, this is Neil Breen. It's November.
All right, I'm already happy. This is the set of Fateful Findings, by the way. He's still in the same living room that you'll see Fateful Findings scenes from. Man, he is really starting to decay. That's got to be said. Comments are turned off. That's Neil Breen. This is the one reason, by the way, I didn't want to react to this, because he might give me a copyright claim. But Neil, I'm only trying to promote you, okay? I think you're great. I love your movies. This isn't an actual piece of movie we're watching. It's just an update from you. So what's wrong with a little extra promotion?
November 2023. I wanted to give you all an update on my new feature film, Cade, The Tortured Crossing. It's been a pretty interesting past few months for me in the film. The film has gotten a few film festival awards. It was given the Best Fantasy Feature Film Award by the very prestigious Los Angeles-based Real Independent Film Festival. 2 days ago, the Cannes Film Festival, Cannes Continental Film Festival in France, contacted me and said that my film was selected as a semi-finalist in their film festival, which was an official award.
Wait a minute. This isn't Cannes what? It's some kind of knockoff Cannes festival?
Selected as a semi-finalist in their, my film was a selected festival in France, contacted me and said that my film,
hold on,
Cannes Continental Film Festival.
Cannes Continental. Let me see this shit. This is not the same as the Cannes Film Festival. Cannes Continental Film Festival. But you know Neil Breen, you know what he'll say. Yeah, my movie, it played at Cannes. And he can say that and not be lying. He was at the Cannes Film Festival? Yeah, the Cannes Film Festival. Everybody knows about the Cannes Film Festival. Wait, what was that part between Cannes and film? I don't know. What? It's the Cannes Film Festival. That's what I got.
In France, contacted me and said that my film was selected as a semi-finalist in their film festival, which was an official award. The Los Angeles Real Independent Film Festival ran a survey of their entire festival, and Cade, the Tortured Crossing, was awarded the People's Choice Award.
Why not?
The Swiss International Film Festival.
You understand Carrie was voted as prom queen, right? But not because everyone thought, well, never mind.
Also selected Cade as an official selection. The London-based London Sci-Fi Film Festival chose Cade, the Tortured Crossing, as an official selection. Little tongue.
Will you please tell us how to see this movie?
Title, all these things. Anyway, so that's all very exciting, and the audiences and the festivals have been very, very supportive of the film. In the past few months, there have been 153 theatrical screenings of Cade.
Wow, he has a precise number. It'll be 154 later today.
Throughout the world. Throughout the United States, throughout Canada, Australia, the United Kingdom, Ireland, Austria, Sweden.
Is he really going to name every country? Lesotho,
the Netherlands, and I'm sure I'm forgetting something else. Iceland. It's just been terrific. But there's been 153 theatrical screenings. The audiences love the film. They sell out the theaters. Standing ovations, great reviews, packed houses. And it's just been a terrific experience. So that's been 153 theaters as of today.
Screenings or theaters? Those are two different things. You said screenings first.
I'm going to shut down the theatrical release of the film in the end of December.
Okay.
I will put the film up for sale.
All right.
In early January.
That's what I wanted to hear. Okay, early January 2024, there will be copies of Cade the Tortured Crossing going out. And Neil, I hate to break the bad news to you, but I'm in Thailand, and odds are I'm going to find your movie in a way you're not going to appreciate, but I still promote the hell out of you, buddy. I hope that makes up for it.
2024, I will put the film on my normal digital platforms at the end of 2024. Those platforms, as usual, are Amazon, YouTube, Google Play, iTunes, and Vudu. They're the same platforms that carry my past films, Twisted Pair and Fateful Findings. To answer other questions, and I do try to get back to everyone, I do not have any plans for the next film. I don't have any idea what it may or may not be about. As always, I welcome investors, although I've never had an...
I don't have any ideas for any more movies, but I welcome investors. The ideas will just come to me then. If there's money, then there's ideas. Give me the money, I'll come up with an idea.
Investor to date.
I'm a writer of novels.
But my next film will be big enough that I will need investors, major investors. But once again, it's November 2023. I wanted to bring everyone up to date on the film festival selections, the 153 theaters around the world that have screened Cade the Tortured Crossing.
He almost named the movie 2 movies ago that came out like 10 years ago now.
Fantastic receptions, and that's really about it for now. But I wanted to keep everyone updated. I appreciate all the indie support that I've gotten. It's really touched my heart and giving me a lot of motivation to go forward and forward. Everything's been very, a lot of motivation to go forward and forward.
Go forward and
everything's
forward.
been very profitable for me and very successful. Thank you again. We'll talk to you soon. The best way to get updates on the film is to go to @NeilBreen on X/Twitter and follow me there.
Or just Twitter.
The website for the film is www.cade-crossing.com. You can also follow Neil Breen on Facebook.
Thank you, Neil. Cade, the Tortured Crossing. Whoa!
Next guest, he just moved here from Oceanside, New York.
Whoops. Okay, so these are all the festivals that he just bragged about. 9.1 out of 10 IMDb film rating. Yeah, but because you understand that only people that have seen this are Neil Breen addicts like me that will like go to a foreign country to watch your movie. Look at this cast. Hour 36 minutes. Okay, that's good. He's shortening his runtime a little bit. That's good. Oh, well, there you go. That's right up there with the, you know what? What the hell was the name of that thing? That... Yeah, Faces of Horror. This thing. I'm trying to figure out what the... I'm honestly convinced that this whole thing is not on the up and up, which is sad because it's. I'm not saying that they're not giving some money to some charity, but I've been looking into this thing and I gotta tell you, I think it's a whole bunch of doohickey. Yeah, but their whole way of, like, yeah, you buy votes. That's not a contest. That's just a scheme. Yeah, so this was November 7th. Cast your vote for the favorite... Link in the bio. So where, and that's what this one guy was saying, like, these people who enter this, they're put into like subgroups, and then you got to like win that group and then go to a new pool with other. So it's like, how are you really voting? As a person who wants to vote, you're not even given like, just everyone who registers should have like a photo up here and like, let me look at them all and make a choice. You don't do that. What did I come here for? Didn't it tell me this was where... Cast your vote at the link in our bio. So yeah, I go here. I'm here to cast a vote. Where? Where's the vote casting? Where are the people to vote for? I see nothing. Learn more. Okay. Here's their really... Oh, the competition has ended and we are verifying all voting activity. Official results will be announced Friday the 17th. But really, there's just no other part to your website anymore. It's just this. Nothing at all. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, I whatever. Okay, I guess let me start closing some tabs here. Maybe we'll watch one more little video, And then we'll call it a night, all right? Get this out the way. Again, I don't know what the hell. Once I saw these photos, I'm like, okay, that's enough. I don't need to see some shirtless, like, meth addict sitting in the dark. Like, what is this? You know? It has nothing to do with anything. Okay. Well, one more check on the watch later here. Seeing if I can find a short one. I suppose so. I mean, you know, it doesn't really make much difference to me. Like I said, none of this I found like necessarily offensive or like, I can't tolerate this. It's just completely devoid of having anything to do with anything that we're doing. Like they just came here because it was a small Discord and they could just like do their own shit. I'm like, no. That's not how this works. So I guess, yeah, I can go in here and get rid of them all. All right. I mean, you know, whatever. It'd be nice to be able to do this like in some batch way. But, like this whole damn, I'll leave this whole conversation up here for posterity. In case we need to figure out how to smash Adam someday. All right, this thing's only 8 minutes. Let's just see. I know, and look how weird we are. So the fact that they're so weird, it's weird to us. That's you really got to work hard.
It's customers first.
Wait, is that supposed to be like a taco? Is this a taco place? I've never heard of Jewel.
Customers first.
All right.
Customers first. You're looking
Okay.
good in all you do. Making new friends the whole day through. It's customers first. You're a real pro at Jewel.
Oh, it's a pharmacy? I've never heard of this. What region? This can't be East Coast.
The Jewel policy for behavior at the front end is the same as it is for all Jewel service and management positions. Namely, the customer comes first. Now, anybody can say that, but what does it mean at Jewel? Let's start with the F. F stands for friendly. Well, here's a friendly situation.
Hold on. Jewel. I'll try pharmacy first. Oh, pharmacy. Jewel Pharmacy chain? Like, are there a lot? We had Osco. Okay, so it's a combination of two things. Let's look at a storefront or something. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen this. Is this like a West Coast thing? Maybe a... What do you call it? Central, like, what do you call? Goddamn, what do you call like Chicago area? What is that? Middle America? I don't know. It's not middle. Well, there's a word for it. I don't know. Never mind. I'm losing my mind. I've never heard of this. Midwest. Thank you, God. Thank you. I forgot the word Midwest.
See what you think.
What's that area that's like in the middle but more west than east? Like, what's that?
Hey, what was the name of that place?
I can't remember, but they were there together.
Together?
What?
Hey, you should have.
Oh, you're kidding.
Being friendly among yourselves is one thing. Ignoring customers is something else. When you're among friends, being friendly usually begins with some kind of greeting or intro. Whenever a customer moves into your lane, that's your cue to say something.
Get out of my lane.
Hi, how you doing today?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, did you find everything you need today?
I'm looking for a Halloween mask, but you're wearing it apparently.
How do you like this weather? Good morning. Would you like a cart?
See, that's a nice pin you're wearing. Oh, I see you picked one of my favorites here.
Hi, Mrs. Martin. Good to see you. Again.
The next point we want to make is react. Sometimes it's
That's
easier
what I'm
said
doing
than
to
done.
your video.
Excuse me, I couldn't find the bean sprouts. Could you help me?
Bean sprouts? Well, I don't know where they are. Do you, Steve?
Hey, I just bag groceries. It's not part of my job.
Look,
He's got a point there. He's got a point. Come on.
I got a lot of people here.
I think we're out of them anyways.
Come on through. You can go back and get them later.
Now, here's the professional way to react to this situation.
Excuse me, I couldn't find the bean sprouts. Could you help me?
Would you like fresh or canned
Oh.
department to find out what aisle they're
Uh-oh.
in so you'll know next time you...
I'm showing a disconnection in the studio. This could be the end of the stream. Okay, apparently it's back on. Okay, so now there's a lag, and we're after midnight. All right, we caught a little glimpse of the video, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Yeah, it popped on and off, but that seems like a sign to just
You need 'em.
call it a
But
night.
today I'll have somebody bring them up for you.
Thank you.
Here's another typical situation.
Hey, wait a minute. That's not the sale price. It's supposed to be $2.49.
Oh, no, not again. That's the third time this has happened to me today. I don't know why they can't keep these prices straight. Now you're gonna have to wait until we get all this straightened out. Hey, you!
What a great store. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. You heard me coughing up a lung. I think 2 hours. I gotta stick to that until I'm 100%. You know what I mean? Oh, jeez, look at this. Oh no, wait a minute. I went too far. I went too far. Ugh. Okay. Good evening. Hey, thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. Yeah, I'm still kind of easing back into some stuff here, so I appreciate it if you stuck around. If you got this far, I'm going to assume you enjoyed the content, and you could help out the channel. You can hit the thumbs up right below the screen here. Also, subscribing is an option. If you do that, you're going to be a part of something fun, because this is a live stream. And if you subscribe, you hit the notification bell. It'll give you an alert. It'll let you know when the stream's on. You pop in, you join the chat, you play some games with us, you crack some jokes. It's good stuff. And it don't cost you a dime. You can't beat it. I don't even have ads. I got nothing. It's just me. All right? Although technically we're watching Home Shopping. It's nothing but ads, right? So, whatever. Thanks to Marcia and Pool. And let me go on back. Amanda and Maria and Joseph and Magic Man. Amanda. Did I say that already? I don't know. But do know that if you were here tonight, I appreciate it. And yeah, I hope to be back tomorrow doing a little bit more. We're entering the holiday season, folks. I don't know if you've noticed. Things are going to get a little wacky. All right? That's it for me. I might shave or something soon. You'll have to tune in. I'm going to try to get cleaned up. Yeah, and that's about it. Thank you and goodbye. Good evening.